Hello and welcome to this very quick run through of the Orb and Crown manual, where to find it in the game and also in the manuals folder under the campaign itself. So it's in two places. I'm just going to go through it and give you a brief overview of the manual. Okay, once the game has opened and you are in Orb and Crown, the place that you find it is under the question mark in the top right hand corner there, the info menu. Click that and then you'll see these four options here. The first one is your hotkeys, the second is the user manual for general strategic command games, and the strategy guide is the one that I'll be looking at now, and also the victory conditions. So if you want to see what they are, you can click on that. The victory conditions come up. Alright, so let's go into the strategy guide. The strategy guide will open in whatever is your PDF viewer. Most likely it's going to be Adobe, but there are other ones out there as well. So it opens up and I'm just going to go through quickly what you will see. Alright, obviously the front cover and the blurb about the Orb and Crown and the Emerald Imperium. The contents page is hyperlinked, so all of these links you can go to if you want to see these rather than actually scroll through the manual. So if you want to know about unit comparisons, for example, which is where my mouse is hovering at the moment, I click on that and down we go to unit comparisons and you can read through that. Control Home just to go back to the top of the screen again. Okay, so they're the contents, and then we have the campaign guide, getting everything set up and playing it, playing the game. We've got the credits there for the different inspirations of Orb and Crown, variations from War in Europe, and it also should say World at War, the different things that are happening in Orb and Crown as compared to the base vanilla game. And you'll have a background information about the different countries that are in it in the campaign, also going down to the victory conditions, the major countries. And I'm going over this very quickly because I'm assuming that if you are interested, you'll go and open the document yourself and have a look through it. So there's no need for me to spend a lot of time on it. The strategy guide here and the miscellaneous strategies is incomplete because that only looks at the allies. The research is there with all of the different research levels, the different types of manual upgrades, automatic upgrades, the diplomacy and how that works, changes from the vanilla game and how miners leave the war and so on. Decision events, the early campaign decision events that are important to get started. All decisions are there as well for the both sides. Units and unit comparisons, what they are, and how they work, and if there's a comparison to War in Europe, they'll be made. The strategy advisor is in the game, but this is all of the strategy advisor screens have been reproduced in the manual so that if you need to go back to them, you can and go through looking for whichever one is the pertinent one for you at that time. Finally, there is a developer guide which is fairly brief, but it does give the country ID numbers, the unit numbers and so forth, and some other information. And finally at the end is the strategy map that you can print off if you want to have one that's available when you're playing the game. Of course, it's exactly the same as the one that you can get in the game, so there's no need to use up your printer ink if you don't want to, and the back cover for Orb and Crown. Alright, so that's the Orb and Crown manual, and I hope that you find that it's useful. If there's any erratas that need to be made, please let me know either on the Discord channel or on the forum. So thank you for watching. Next time. Cheers.